You go for DK, which is a hero that deals well with Necrophos to his high base region. Oh, you can even run the Ursa mate and maybe you can destroy Necrophos in the early game. But like DK looks okay because he also brings a bit pushing potential with Nature's Prophet combined as well. Zeus, if you really want to go for the lane domination, but Zeus is a bit weak against the Bloodseeker. DK honestly looks really nice besides the Ancient Apparition destroying him. Again, Puck, Quap, Lina as well. Okay, so it's gonna be Ursa mid. This is what I was talking about. You can always run the Ursa mid. It's honestly a pretty good counter to Necrophos. CK as the carry position. Most likely, I'd be surprised if they run CK mid. They could though. It's honestly not that bad against Necrophos though. I really do like the Ursa versus Necrophos mid, especially with the help of the Earth Spirit. You're just gonna kill everything. Now the question is, what will Evos do to run the offlane? That was probably why they banned the Earthshaker. Well, probably one of the reasons. So they allow the Chaos Knight pick. They could still technically go for an Axe. Actually, Axe would be the best. Legion maybe. Sniper. Oh, Necrophos offlane. Okay. Okay, I like this a lot, actually. I like this a lot. So this is something that I guess I didn't really mention, but it was obvious in the way I was analyzing, which is the reason why the Ursa is okay in the mid lane, but not necessarily what you want to run in the mid lane is or even a CK, is because of the fact that they can still pick a mid lane and run the Necrophos in a different position. His versatility makes it so if you counter him in the mid lane is not that great. So running a Puck or a Quap who are decent against most heroes is great. Running a Ursa, for example, is not that great because they can still counter Ursa pretty easily with an OD or a Sniper. That's exactly what they did. They pick up a Sniper. However, the Sniper is quite weak against the Earth Spirit in general, and if you combine that with a mid Ursa or even a mid CK, they could kill the Sniper without much trouble. CK is also really good against the Bloodseeker in general. Not too bothered by the Necrophos, even though he has a high HP. Hard to gank due to his high armor and high HP, and great against Sniper as the game progresses. Because of the Reality Rift really puts him out of position. So yeah, don't know what to say, honestly. It just seemed like it just seems like a complete win in terms of the laning phase for the guys at Lorem Ipsum. I don't know how they're gonna be able to deal with this. I don't like that Sniper pick too much, honestly. The supports here are very well picked by Lorem Ipsum, and that pick of a Chaos Knight as well works really nicely. Running the Ursa in the mid lane, I want to say still. Honestly, at first you might be a bit bothered, but the Poor Man's Shield should allow you because it's a high armor, so it starts with a pretty high base armor, and to combine that with the agility the Poor Man's Shield gives you, you can withstand most of Sniper's damage. That Shrapnel is pretty strong against you, but not against an Earth Spirit, especially in Nature's Prophet. Also pretty strong against a Sniper. Don't know how they're going to be able to deal with this. The laning phase does not seem like an easy one against them, especially, please get a Chilling Touch this game. They should really go for level 1 engagement, take advantage of the Spirit Breaker and the Ancient Apparition level 1. Especially if the Spirit Breaker, I mean, Spirit Breaker should really go for Greater Bash here. Try to win your mid lane with a Sniper. You have a carry mid lane, you just need to give it to him. Actually going to be Lorem Ipsum going for level 1 engagement, finding the Sniper. Should be an easy kill. Rolling Boulder, Facehugger, Reality Chaos Bolt. Goodbye, Facehugger. As BB hugs his face with his mace. Whew. Even rhymed. And the Chaos Bolt destroying him right at the last second. They surrounded him and destroyed him. That was a really good initiation by Evos, and the lack of Ancient Apparition prediction. I mean, that's one of those things where you don't really expect an enemy team to go against you when you have an Ancient Apparition and a level 1 engagement, but they also have pretty good level 1s in general. And you get a good kill against a Sniper. Delay is way back delaying because Sniper really wants to use all the gold he can early on, so to get the advantage in terms of stats. The CK gets an early, well, I don't know where they actually got salve, I mean, just a bunch of healing really to deal with the Shrapnel. I don't think it's a bad idea. Let's not forget as well that CK has a pretty nice attack animation and a really nice attack damage early on, so he should be able to deal with the Sniper easily just by, you know, winning the lane. They're not going to decide to run the Ursa. I was talking about this, like, the CK is a bit better against the Sniper in the mid lane. But they could have run the Ursa perfectly as well. That's because of the Earth Spirit. Now, level 1 charge. Not a big fan of this, honestly. Because the Earth Spirit at any second can rotate together with Nature's Prophet ganking a bit. And you are stuck in a position where you really can't help your mid laner at all against these ganks. I mean, I guess right now you're just trying to deny and you're just trying to get a level 2 early. So that's what Vlaiko's doing. I like this. He starts to get a level 2 early. He charges in just to get that pressure possible, the kill potential. And now you just sap experience to get the level 2 and get a greater bash. Because you really need that to be able to harass in lane. Okay. That seems fine. Only thing I'm surprised because I was more expecting my pro to go mid, but I realized he's playing a lot of carry these days. He's used to be a mid laner, and sometimes he still plays mid, depending on the hero they want to run. But they've been running really unorthodox mids, which are great. There's the Chaos Bolt, finds a sniper, charge, can't stop him. Facehugger's forced to eat a Fairy Fire. BB, ooh, can't get the last hit. That Fairy's Fire saves the sniper. However, BB just salves back up and gets a magic stick now to prevent that harassment with the shrapnel charges. Actually, not a bad idea. And Vlaiku can't really fight him. This is the issue usually with Spirit Breaker. You can bully most mids out of the lane, except for the Chaos Knight. High armor, great base HP. And now finally the rotations are coming in. With Soltic being close to being level 2. And Nature's Prophet actually joined in with a Sprout. I don't know what he was planning on doing there. Oh, the Courier. I don't think they can kill it though. Rubik will not be joining this late as they forced an offensive dueling. And I haven't really been talking about this much because this mid lane is so important. But let's see. They want to going on Facehugger. They have a Chaos Bolt already. In terms of mana, they have it ready. From behind, though, we're going to see an Ancient Apparition joining in with Cold Feet. Again, no Chilling Touch. Screw that spell. He doesn't think it's good. Especially with a snipe. I don't understand. In the bottom lane, though, they do find a Vil. They get the matchup they wanted. Ursa Necrophos. And with this, the Vil is stuck in a rut. Ghost Shroud Force. Can Ursa get enough stacks? So I'm going to try to heal back up. A second Ursa and Necrophos. Can't really run away. Those Fury Sites are piling up. That's 3. Now 4 stacks. A Vil can't block the Ursa. And wind up going down. TNT, though, does get blocked by the Ursa. Gets one last Fable before it goes down. There's the Airshock. Vlaiku being chased down by MyPro. Just a couple more hits ought to do the trick. More Fury Sites piling on. Vlaiku will survive thanks to the help from the creeps. And the Vil joins in. The Death Pulse won't hit. And Nature's Prophet comes in a bit too late. MyPro, they have vision on him. They have to heal him back up immediately. They just don't bring any sort of healing. MyPro will be forced back to base, if anything. Well, this Bloodseeker got a lot of extra damage and, of course, some mobility in that lane to be able to take the last hits that he was looking for from the beginning. So, Lorem Ipsum. Telekinesis, Sniper being pulled back, Facehugger, careful, Boulder Smash finds 2, terrible, the Ancient Apparition, just TPing into the Boulder Smash. There it is, Rolling Boulder finish him off. BB, though, might get frozen solid, actually stuck here, stunned for too long. Facehugger joining in with a charge as well. They see Chaos Knight, and they kill him off. Now, it comes the counter initiation. They don't have a shrapnel, just 3 more seconds. They might be able to continue this, but the Sniper decides to move back at the right second. Alright, and they continue this here, and they find the Chaos Knight. Careful to charge, BB. In trouble. Tuhoi might find him with the Ice Vortex, the Cold Feet as well. Cold Feet, not going to trigger this time. BB is too fast. Able to outrun the enemy team. One last Chaos Bolt, just so he's on his merry way. However, the charge finds him regardless. Ice Vortex also available. Telekinesis a bit too late. Cold Feet, not going to trigger this time. Again, no Ice Vortex used that time. Nope, Rolling Boulder, not gonna find the Vil. There's 2 wards there. Charge finds BB. Shrapnel as well. The Cold Feet might trigger against BB. There's the Chaos Bolt. Might not save him. The Cold Feet. And goodbye to BB. Another kill. They get onto this mid lane Chaos Knight. Not working as well as they expected. Not enough rotations from the Earth Spirit. They are giving a lot of space to MyPro to farm on this Ursa. But the same is happening with, of course, the Bloodseeker himself, who's gone to the jungle and doing a good job. Lorem Ipsum still winning in terms of farm. Tuhoi will get destroyed here by Nature's Prophet. TNT survives thanks to that haste rune, but still being chased by the charge. Goes for the Shrine. try and activates it in time. Rolling Boulder will miss, but they don't need it. Telekinesis available, and Vlaiku might have been off a bit more than he could chew. Telekinesis not going to be used yet. Kuroro killing Facehugger in the mid lane. Vlaiku, where are you going off to? Final Telekinesis used, and the Boulder Smash to stun him out for too long. Ooh, that charge, it couldn't cancel. That's what they were waiting for earlier. Kuroro should find him, but he cancels the charge right in time. The Rolling Boulder will hit, and Soul Tick getting that last stab hit to the gut, let's call it, as the cow is turned into minced meat. So, in this mid lane, Facehugger's trying to recover some of the farm he lost early. Reality Rift with the Chaos Bolt Telekinesis. Those stuns have been stacked, and oh, that was a good Telekinesis stopping the charge. Rolling Boulder still finds Vlaiku, not the objective. Boulder Smash onto 3, that's pretty good. Ursa now joins in. He's been ruptured, but he doesn't really care. Walks against the Ancient Apparition and destroys him with 3 swipes. Now BB, a bit too far. Gonna be stuck here with the Assassinate, giving vision, almost destroying BB. He can't run away. The Bloodseeker's way too fast, and now Bloodseeker chasing for some bear meat. Mypro hitting by the Death Pulse, a bit lower on HP. Boulder Smash will end up hitting this Bloodseeker. Charge stop Telekinesis. Everyone is standing Private Mypro, but this Bloodseeker with a trail of blood just trying to get some of that jerky up. Solo Teak is going to be stuck against the Fireboy. Too much damage as the Fireboy destroys him. Mypro too close to him. Fireboy might dive the tower trying to get that kill. He can't use the juking vision. The Sprout saves him. And in comes last second Kuroro with a beautiful Sprout, punishing this Bloodseeker for going a bit too far. An absolute destruction there. This Lorem Ipsum able to get a really good kill there against the Bloodseeker. I mean, they do lose the CK on the way, which is a big deal, but not losing the Ursa is also pretty important. Look at the net worth for a second. We'll see that both of these heroes, Ursa and Nature's Prophet, are still top in net worth, and the fact that Nature's Prophet is kind of a carry-like hero also adds to this. A bit of body... Oh, actually, no, really good. Oh, that single treant. This treant is giving the game to this Lorem Ipsum team. Reaper Scythe will trigger and destroy the Rubik, however... They do kill on Nature's the Necrophos, sorry, in return, which seems pretty worth it. Now, Tuhoi stuck in the trees. Wrath of Nature not gonna hit, unfortunately. Kuroro, I'll be stuck here. Solotic joins in with a Boulder Smash and a Rolling Boulder to finish off the Sanctioned Apparition. Ends up being a 2-for-1 engagement. So in the end, it's still advantage for Lorem Ipsum. Are now taking the advantage a bit further with Nature's Prophet being utilized pretty well. We now swap to net worth. Bloodseeker is still doing himself really well, but he's going to go for a Radiance build, apparently aiming for that kind of a late game-ish thing. That's not a bad idea, honestly. You do have a sniper after all, so you want to give him a bit of space, but the Bloodseeker can himself be a pretty strong late game hero. However, with the Chaos Bolt, nope, there's no way he survives this. Takes way too little time to die, I suppose. Yeah, that was a 2-second Chaos Bolt, and the Earth just destroys him with the Fury Swipes and the Overpower. So, they end up getting that kill, which is pretty valuable, stopping the Bloodseeker from farming for a bit of time, and of course, getting a bit more farm onto this Chaos Knight. The Bloodseeker is the highest level hero on the enemy team, together with the Sniper, and let's not forget that the bounty you get on heroes is based on levels. Okay, Mypro, stuck with a charge. They find him with a Shrapnel, slowing him down. He wants to fight back. He does have the Morbid Mass to try to get some of the healing up, but he's being kited. The Earthshock not going to hit Facehugger. Oh, he will hit, actually, but Mypro can't get that kill or that healing enough. He didn't have the Enrage to fight for long enough. In the end, there was no option there. He was going to die anyway. Avil, though, going to be the counter kill in this bottom lane with a Medallion of Courage, taking away all of his armor. They silence him, but they don't Boulder Smash him just yet. The Wrath of Nature will hit Ghost, try to heal back up. Reaper Sight still available. Kuroro is going to be chased down. He has a TP away. The charge will come in time. The Reaper Sight will stop the TP, and now he's trying to run away. Kuroro panics and gets destroyed. The Ice Blast grazes TNT, but it's enough to finish him off as they now bring a Greater Bash, sorry. They try to stop TNT. Great steal of the Reaper Scythe to get a bit more space, and they don't want to push this a bit too far. The Fireboy getting flashbacks of what happened earlier. And there. I don't know why people are saying repel clutch, and this is a different guy, man. Kuroro is not the Omni Knight last game. But they are playing pretty well, Lorem Ipsum. However, they're losing a couple heroes, getting pretty cocky against a Bloodseeker who does have that advantage. And the Ursa, with a lack of Blink Dagger, this build of more mask, well, actually hasn't gone for anything else, but he's a bit off on terms of his timings, honestly. Let's see, gold per minute, there it is. He's below 400 gold per minute, which is rare to see on an Ursa. It's this typical SEA playstyle of, let's go for low GPM, which is okay as long as you don't have a hero that needs to peak early. With a hero like Bloodseeker who decided to not go for Radiance, but instead go for the Heaven's Halberd immediately. Interesting choice. Sanji's pretty good on Bloodseeker, honestly. In general, that main is really well used on him. And of course, the extra health is really useful as well. And Sniper's your main carry anyway. You can be more of a tanky-ish carry with a Blade Mail as well. And of course, Heaven's Halberd is so effective against both Ursa and Nature's Prophet. TNT. Bloodseeker might find. Oh, the charge. Yep. TNT's like, oh, guys, please, no. No, don't attack me! Don't attack me! Ah! Yeah, just a poor man with a stick, can't do anything. Ice Blast finds him, Nether Strike to stop him from TPing, and yeah. Goodbye, TNT. Even gets the kill to Fireboy. That was a long chase when TNT knew he fucked up, and he just kind of tried to run away, you know, go in the wrong direction. Couldn't find it. As soon as you find the Rubik, I think he was trying to ward. Yeah, he was definitely trying to ward, but in this position, they have a lot of ways to get vision, either the Shrapnel or the Charge of Darkness, and those two ways are allowing the Evos to get a lot of these kind of ganks, which are very useful. Even though it's only a support, you're stopping some of the enemy team from attacking. That's pretty good. Is the thing off? No, okay. I was. Alright. The sniper starts attacking this mid lane tower, facehugger. I'll find him. NT joins in, he steals another strike. No. He didn't think of using charge. Yeah, stole another strike, that's pretty useful actually. Telekinesis, Chaos Bolt, they're gonna kill this. Yep, they're gonna kill this ancient apparition really quickly. Another strike actually wasted there. Facehugger with a Shadow Blade. Actually, this is not something we see on Sniper very often. Shadow Blade first item. More of a pub build, but I mean, sorry, I don't know why I swapped the last hits again. It's okay, I suppose. My pro, Charge to Darkness will find him. Careful, he still has the Aegis, so he can survive at least one attack. Plus the Enrage. They have a vision of him. The Assassinate hits him. My pro, and he hit by the Reaper's Scythe, but again, that Aegis helping him quite a lot. Still has the Enrage. Not going to use it just yet. Can't fight back entirely. Tries with the help coming from behind. And the DC from the Chaos Knight. Just as the Ursa dies. 6 seconds till he comes back. As we can see, Soltic is joining in here. And I thought it was actually Nature's Prophet TPing, but it wasn't. It was actually the Ancient Apparition. So, I wonder if they're going to try to fight this. That's an Aegis lost for nothing. G, I say? Okay, cool. As they go and find the Ursa, with the help of the Silence, of course. My bro, careful. There's the Enrage, tries to fight best he can, of course, he at least wants to get a kill, but yeah, that's the Enrage gone, and the Reaper Scythe to ensure that the Ursa will be dead for even longer. And Ursa got punished for being out of position, lost the Aegis and his life for a while. However, they did give it a little space to the CK to come back in terms of farm. Let's not forget that even though your late game is pretty good with the Sniper, you're against the CK of one of the best late game heroes out there. Don't know that's exactly what you want to do. You know, fight a CK in the late game, especially if CK decided to go for Midas and he's aiming to get that late game up. Nature's Prophet himself is also not a bad carry, and Ursa, you know, might not scale that well, but does scale decently against a Sniper. You know, always destroy him, especially if he starts carrying Dust around, which I think is definitely the option here for this Ursa at this point. Dust or Basher, one of the two, but you need to be able to deal with a Sniper. Shadow Blade can't be that you can escape with a Shadow Blade. For anyone that's won bets, by the way, and hasn't received the items, give it a second to the betting site. I mean, we're not affiliated with them in any way, so stop complaining to us. We're sorry, but it's not gonna help at all. You know, to complain to us. You really should just send a support ticket to the betting site, whichever one you've been using. Now, tower in the top lane starts going down for Tuhoi. Sorry, starts being chipped down by Tuhoi, is what I meant to say. And it's Tuhoi himself. Again, no chilling, no chilling touch build. It's a new build of Ancient Apparition. Not gonna be found out. Nobody's gonna be found out. As the pushing power continues in the bottom lane, those trains should be able to take this tower down. Oh, denial. Oh, no +4 trains. He just summoned 2 sets of trains. Okay. But that's into being a tower gone, I suppose. It's a bit of gold, even if it's a denial. 100 gold going your way. That's alright. It's a tier 2, though. Plus, BKB going the way of Chaos Knight. A very, very, very early BKB. Even when no Echo Saber or anything of the sort to actually add to this Chaos Knight's damage. A bit weird, if I'm honest. Only Midas into BKB. You don't deal enough damage to actually warrant a BKB so early. You don't even have an armlet, you know, which makes sense because you're up against an Ancient Apparition, but maybe Echo Saber would have been a better option before BKB. It's also a pretty cheap item. Not like you're suffering against that much magical damage, really. You're, what, suffering against the Bloodright, I suppose? The Bloodright, the Ancient Apparition's Cold Feet to some degree, and I guess the charge? But the Greater Bash will still hit you, and so will the Nether Strike, so it's not like BKB is that great this game. Assassinate will still hit you as well. A Shrapnel might not slow you down, but again, Echo Saber seems like a much, much better option. Now, we did see the Radiance coming up on the Bloodseeker in the end. No Heaven's Halberd, by the way. Oh, Boulder Smash finding him. And MyPro joins in. Might be able to kill the Bloodseeker in time. The silence did hit him pretty hard there. And MyPro might actually lose his life. The Enrage committed. Soltic wants to join in. The TP immediately from MyPro. They can't cancel that TP in time. So he's going to be able to save himself. However, the Ancient, or the Earth Spirit will not be so lucky. Not getting that kill onto the Bloodseeker. Even committing a Magnetize for that. Bloodseeker's pretty tanky, honestly. That Radiance to help him out because the Ursa missed 1 or 2 hits. Radiance mischance is a very important factor. And BKB still being built on BB. Sniper himself going for a Dragon Lance, which I think he's already... Oh, wait. Okay, no, going for... Oh, he already has it. Going for Dragon Lance that he's already built up, and now going for the Hurricane Puck, which is very useful to deal with a CK. Good Phantasm to evade the charge. Actually, no, it did not evade the charge in time. Still get a kill with just a simple Reality Rift, but of course he has to Chaos Bolt first. Yep, that's why you Chaos Bolt first. Ice Blast. BB will survive this. And Korora joins in, and there's the Ice Blast. Oh, Korora's dead immediately thanks to the Cold Feet of Ill. Now being charged by the Rubik. Can they find him in time? The Chaos Bolt actually just kills him off. Tuhoi, the next target of aggression, and the Rubik, look at how fast he goes! Gives vision, destroys the Ancient Apparition, and then proceeds to kill something else with a Fade Bolt. MyPro, careful, being hit by the Enrage, and by the Rupture, with the Enrage saving him. Lyku. Now hit with the Reality Rift, Boulder Smash stops him, with TNT actually charging onto the Bloodseeker. Might go down, but all the illusions are gone for BB, and now he's alone against the Fireboy cleanup crew, as he gets 2 kills immediately, and tries to find the last one. It's gonna be a team wipe, but the Fireboy can just reach him. But Soltic with that Blink Dagger is way too quick. However, Evos, they'll get 4 kills for the price of 2. As Lorem Ipsum can't do much against this. Or that be cool gun, but I don't know what that does. That's gun. It's another whack. Okay, more stuff built up on the sniper. That's gonna help him a lot with 1k lead now being lost by Lorem Ipsum. As TNT and MyPro might want to join in and attack these towers. Ravenel finds a sniper. There's the rolling boulder. Soltic with a dust this time, but misses the Boulder Smash and the Dramatic Grip. Yo-Yo of Death does nothing as the Rupture hits the earth and destroys him. Soltic now finding the trees. Tries to TP away in time. Might not be successful. Will not be successful as the guys from Evos destroy him in quick fashion. That TP cannot complete. Korora does get a kill against the Ancient Apparition with the Wrath of Nature, but that's no big deal. That's really just an Ancient Apparition. I try to charge BB in the mid lane. Does not have a TP. Oh, they're going to be finding him. There's strike not available. He does prevent the initial damage. There's the reality of it as well. With a Chaos Bolt stopping the Spirit Breaker. They're going to save him with a Force Staff, and now BB stuck down. They don't have that last hit because B will get that kill on him with the illusions. They don't have that follow-up, sorry. I thought he'll get that last hit with the illusions. So now, let's see how Lorem Ipsum will get back to this game, because they've been losing a lot of heroes left and right. This ganking potential, ganking lineup has been working wonders on them. That BKB, I don't know how good that's going to be on Crybaby, on BB, sorry. He's going to also get his own Diffusal Blade. MyPro himself gets a BKB. Roro. That's going to be a lot of treats going his way. Let's see if they can kill him regardless. Flyco will find him with the smoke. Oh, he's dead. Cold Feeble Trigger, Reaper Scythe. Wow, they don't even need it. Headshot, and Facehugger will destroy him. As the Rupture finds TNT. TP's in time. Yeah, will be successful there. Ice Blast even missing. Our Bloodseeker's looking for more. Sees BB, decides not to go on him eventually. As the tower starts to go down for the guys at Evos. The pushing starts. And all the guys at Lorem Ipsum can do is start to split push a bit. Try to take some towers elsewhere. Try to prevent the enemy aggression from continuing. There's a Charge of Darkness. Will miss entirely, not finding MyPro in time. So MyPro will be able to TP away, doing his own split pushing. That's not bad, but the tower was already lost anyway in the bottom lane, so he didn't really get much out of it. BB himself also not finding anything. It goes for Tuhoi. Oh, there's a possibility. Tuhoi really likes playing on the edge. Yeah, this guy, I mean, he just stacked by accident. Alright, Tuhoi. Does he have a TP? Yes, he does. Oh, wow. He just revealed the smoke. Oh, God, Tuhoi! Next level plays! This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen happen. They dusted, he's not there. Lorem Ipsum is so confused. Where are they? Where's the enemy? And then the Ice Blast will come from behind. They'll be like, okay, I think I know where he is. This cheeky mother... Anyway, that Ancient Apparition just stopped the initiation from Lorem Ipsum. Annoyed them with an Ice Blast. What play that should have been terrible ends up being not punished whatsoever. I lowered my voice like I'm sleepy. Oh man, I'm not tired. Sorry. I just have a naturally low voice, and I actually try to keep it higher for casts because it doesn't translate so well. Anyway, MyPro, and he found out. There's the charge. Telekinesis stops it. Steals the charge as well. Surprise charge from Rubik? I don't think so. As they still follow the Ursa to his death, Flyco has another strike. Where's the assassin? What does it give him vision of? I actually don't know. I heard the assassin. I think it was just a creep, actually. Alright. Well. What did he steal? Did he steal? No, the Empowering Haste was used by Evos here. So, in the end, the Lorem Ipsum wants to fight this. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the charge will find Flyco. Here, have a taste of your own medicine as they go on to him and destroy the Space Cow. Lorem Ipsum taking a quick kill. And to Evos' lineup. Not that big a deal, honestly, but just a bit of a kill that you take out of their enemy initiation. Not bad. BB himself is going to be getting a Diffusal Blade very soon. Again, I really don't think that the late game is worse for Lorem Ipsum. I think they really do have an advantage, but the build BB is going for is questionable at best. It's not very effective in the early game. Getting an early BKB when you don't really need one, like urgently, it seems pointless. I really like the Echo Saber build a bit more. Even if you're not going to use the Arm Lib, which I think is staple on Chaos Knight, the Illusion build here is fantastic. As long as the Sniper does not get the Maelstrom, you can punish that very easily. So Manta Style would have been a good option. Echo Saber is a really good option. Hell, you could go for Heart, and that's also a decent option, even if the Ancient Apparition can cancel it with the Ice Blast. It's still really powerful as long as the Ice Blast doesn't hit you, right? Because Armor is more of a death sentence if it hits you with the Ice Blast. Whereas Heart is just, well, it's not that effective, but you still get the HP anyway. I don't know. Seems like this build is meh. Okay, we see a smoke gank now coming from Evos. And it's not going to find anyone. This is why you don't go for blind smoke ganks. Oh, maybe Kororo actually getting them. Yeah, they hear the Sprout. There's the Rupture. They should be able to find him, but just with the Radiance. Kororo just trying to run away from this Radiance range. Sprouts in time. Should be okay. Whew. Not Sprouts. Teleports in time. Sorry. That's good for Nature's Prophet. Makes it out alive. No problem there. They wasted a Rupture and a Smoke, so ended up being okay for Lorem Ipsum. Actually recovering decently with the Chaos Knight. That might have actually worked wonders for him. It's a really good pickup early on in this game, as it allowed him to actually stay relevant in terms of farm. You're up against a Bloodseeker, went for Radiant, so he's not the fastest farmer in the world, but he should definitely be above you in terms of farm with the Radiance. So the Midas actually manages to mitigate a bit of that difference. The Sniper himself also went for a less farm intensive build. You can punish that yourself. And you know the Ursa is not going to farm too much, or the Nature's Prophet not going to take too. On top lane, Evos takes down a tier 2. As in the bottom lane, they continue to push a bit. Kororo trying to get some space for their team. Let's not forget that if Evos lose this game, they're out of this tournament. And of course, the grand final goes to Lorem Ipsum. So there's a lot on the line for Evos. And they're clearly showing their top-notch game here. As Lorem Ipsum seems to be taking a bit of a back seat this game. At least in the beginning. Until they can get the farm they need for the Chaos Knight to be entirely relevant. Ursa will fade into obscurity though as the game progresses. Unless he decides to go for one of those utility builds. Maybe a Desolator, for example. Try to help in the pushing department. Maybe even we see an... I mean, I just want an Ags. I don't like the BKB usage. I don't think the BKB is that great this game as opposed to other items that might be a bit more useful. Maybe a later BKB, yes, but so early when Ags might be a bit better. The Reaper Scythe will still destroy you. Wrath of Nature, careful on the bottom lane. So tick. Oh, they're gonna find the Spirit Breaker. Another kill. Yo-Yo of Death, and that's a dead Spirit Breaker. But it's solo tick. The TP in time. Nature's Prophet will not be so lucky as the Fireboy gets that counter kill. That's an NP for a Spirit Breaker. That's not what you want. They're both global, sure, but one's a support, one's an offlaner. And you constantly kill that Space Scout in exchange for one of your cores. That is not what you're looking for. As Tuhoy himself in this mid lane, I do not know. Tuhoy, honestly, is the Rambo Ancient Apparition. No armor, yep, check. No HP, check. Ancient Apparition in the middle of 5 heroes, 100%. Now, they're gonna try to go for this Roshan. Should be successful. Nature's Prophet is dead. No Wrath of Nature to help him out. They don't really have much teamfight to begin with. Only an Earth Spirit to help out. And the Phantasm might be available on Chaos Knight. Oh, that's also a heart. They could fight this if they wanted to. It's just a bit of a dangerous gamble, and I like that they didn't. The BKB also came out on the Ursa in time. Again, I don't really think that BKB will have that much impact, to be perfectly honest. So, Lorem Ipsum, they organize themselves in a trio. Maybe a smoke that we're seeing here. No smoke on anyone. So they're just organizing themselves to give a little bit of space to BB. That is not why you want to use Wrath of Nature, by the way. I think he's using it to pushing out the lane to some degree. Careful, not stealing any of CK's farm. There's a way to really just plan it by a bit of coordination with your team, and CK really needs every single drop of farm he can get. Maximum efficiency is what I like to see. He's gonna go for MKB next. I like the MKB build on CK, actually. That's also pretty good. Now the illusions get attack speed. MKB is not that bad on him. And, of course, you really can destroy Bloodseeker easily and without Heaven's Halberd and Reigns being relevant. Okay, the Nether Strike. They mistook the target. They still kill the Spirit Breaker immediately, and the BKB is activated. BB finding everything. The Fireboy tries to attack him. BB decides to go against the Necrophos instead. Ghost Shard available in a second. Yule Scepter used as well. It gets dispelled, but the CK is dead already. Reaper Scythe now killing off the Nature's Prophet, and a rooted down Earth Spirit will also die. And Ursa can't do anything as he's halberded up in the backlines. And TNT, the only surviving member of the team, what can you do? He stole Shrapnel, but he's only going to get a bit of vision. There's the Bloodseeker still chasing him down. Shrapnel actually being pretty annoying. TNT getting a lot of space for his team just with that annoying Shrapnel, and they won't be able to stop his TP. Rod of Atos does not have vision of him as he goes to the mid lane and kills the Ancient Apparition just with double ticks of Shrapnel. It seems like Rambo wasn't so Rambo-y after all. The sniper did die in that engagement against the Ursa, but they lose 4 in the engagement, and Bloodseeker still does not go down. That CK is able to burst down the Bloodseeker, but it's just a bit too hard with the Heaven's Halberd. That BKB does seem to be the right option in this game. Now, with this MKE, maybe they have enough potential to actually get the kills against the Bloodseeker. Maybe just wait until a late game. He is level 25. Comparing to every other level, he's actually over-leveled compared to everyone else. Doesn't get any experience gain. He's just doing really well for himself. So, now, the Bloodseeker is starting to peak in terms of, like, he's done. He's going to be done very soon. And the rest of the enemy team still has a long way to go to become powerful. The Ursa, not so much. I guess he's pretty much done. But the CK and the Aegis Prophet still have a long way to go. However, the Sniper can say the same for himself, right? The Bloodseeker can still get a lot of items, but they're not going to be as relevant as the initial items he got. And the CK, of course, is going to start snowballing, really. Or not really snowballing. He's going to start to get to his late game, which is very, very powerful. Especially if he does go for the Reality Rift Spears. I actually don't know. Maybe the cooldown reduction might be a bit better this game. However, I do like the Piercing Spell immunity so much. I think it's a fantastic, fantastic skill set. Anyway. Maybe Phantasm is available. It prevents the charge. We'll get the Spear Breaker eventually with the Chaos Bolt as well. Take away the mana. Boulder Smash to stun him, and the Fireboy walks in. Both BKBs activate, but the Fireboy losing his HP a bit too quickly. The Sprout does not help him at all. In comes Mypro from behind and can't get the kill. The Reaper Scythe will not kill the Fireboy as he did use that BKB in time. And Rage now chasing the Fireboy down. Mypro just wants to get this kill. One more hit would do the trick, but the Root stops him. In the end, he just dies down to the Air Shock, I believe, as Avil finishes off Mypro. Tui joining in, and a Bloodseeker fast as a race car wants to join against a BB, who's now ice blasted up. He's silenced as well. What can he do but die down to Bloodseeker's rain? He goes for more, wants to kill Soltic, can't do it in time, does not deal enough damage to stop the TP. And from behind, the rest of Lorem Ipsum just chasing, cowarding away, as they know they have to. Losing the CK is a very, very big deal here. Alright, the tower will start to fall against the guys from Evos, putting a lot of pressure here. Evos should be taking a tier 3. That's Shrines is now vulnerable to their attacking, and they'll be taking a melee Rex to boot, together with a range Rex as well. No buybacks committed yet by the CK. They might be forced to commit a buyback now that they're going for the next lane of Rex. They really can't afford to lose all of them, you know. CK still has 40 seconds to come back, so Ultic does not prevent that. Well, actually, yeah, they cancel it. Yeah, it's 2 lanes of Rax going down at the least. Oh, Sprout helping out. That's alright. Rupture does hit the Aegis Prophet. In comes Soltic. Misses the Boulder Smash. Now it's Ursa versus Bloodseeker. Ursa might not win this round. Necrophos, though, up in the air. Yule Scepter not helping him. And the silence takes him right at the end. The Heaven's Halberd stops the Ursa from attacking. He might die a second time. The CK can't buy back now. There's only 10 seconds till he comes back. But can they withstand all this assault? As they destroy the Rubik immediately. Rubik is forced to buy back. And CK now holding his buyback till the last second. Is able to come back in time and TPs just to see Avil here. At least they can get a counter kill with a 4-second stun on the Chaos Bolt. They do destroy BB, and they withstand with that buyback still available for BB. However, BB, you know, gets buyback. That's why he likes his buyback so much. However, they lose a lot of racks there. You know, 2 lanes pretty much because the melee racks go down the mid lane, and of course the Ursa twice pretty much in that engagement. And Ursa didn't buy back at least, but it's really irrelevant at this point in the game. Aegis Prophet needs to take the mantle of the secondary carry as the CK becomes the primary one. And BB with that, we're getting closer and closer to NKB, but now having to save for buyback. Dangerous world out there. That Bloodseeker is still very powerful. That Aegis pretty much won them the last team fight though. And he really needs that level 25, so the Reality Rift can Pierce Spell immunity can destroy the Bloodseeker easy. BB. Oh, it's gonna be charged. Can prevent it again. Phantasm uses it a bit too late. Ice Blast will find him as well. He's in disarmed. Uses the Phantasm in time, and the Reality Rift will destroy the Space Cow. 16,000 hits from all the illusions. Now going against the Fireboy. BKB activated. BB wants to fight this, but he's gonna end up dying to Facehugger's chip damage as they now find the Ursa stuck in the trees. BKB won't do anything. The Heaven's Halberd stops him from attacking. Lorem Ipsum lose 3, and Evos only 1. Another engagement going the way of the Indonesians as they proceed to go down the mid lane and storm down it to get the Rex in good timing. As Facehugger continues to go up to the top lane, with the Fireboy joining in. Assault Caress now available so he can hit towers a bit quicker. There's not a buyback though, they could be able to punish them maybe. Shrapnel stolen by TNT. There's one last lane of Rax, they forced the buyback on CK, no surprise. Another set of Shrapnel, more Shrapnel. Look at the fire raining from the skies! A Sprout, oh, can't defend Rax now. Can't defend Rax now. That's 2 more lanes of Rax, there's ruptures everywhere. They find the Necrophos with a rupture. What is he doing? CK walks in. He's been disarmed, baby! Stopped immediately! Golden but wrecked! As Avil gets that kill and survives. Now they go on to TNT. They shoot him in the face. Runa down, destroyed. My Pro walks in, but the GG's already been called. It's too late. Lorem Ipsum will be losing that second game and giving Evos a fighting chance to this grand final as we go to game number 3. Lorem Ipsum will have to fight again to see if they can take that last game off Evos as Evos shows themselves resistant, not dying to the tide of the Thai people. As said, guys, we'll come back with game number 3 very shortly. Be sure to check out XBet while you wait if you want to bet on your favorite ProDotA Cup teams with the favorable payouts.
You're full of confidence and cheap galore. You're showing off your moves and hope for attention. And I am turning life into an imitation. I don't know. I swear I'll tell the truth and you misunderstood. That's a